Good evening,
Hold on there, you Ashton Kutcher in the face burn wannabe. Good evening, wrestling fans. My name is Louis, the Encyclopedia of Pro Wrestling, with my co-host
Jay, the heel kid of pro wrestling.
And this is Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Welcome back, fans. We got tonight an excellent show for you guys. We are having our Evolution of Pro Wrestling mock draft.
Indeed.
Jaden has SmackDown. I have Raw, but we are not saying WWE. We are saying the EOPW mock draft of EOPW Raw, EOPW SmackDown. We have the draft. We have who we got. Jaden has his. So he will not announce it, and we are going to announce it now that we do not own rights to these songs that we're going to put, because we are going to put the songs of the stars that are getting drafted to our brand. Welcome, everybody. James, welcome. Mike Shields, what's up, my brother? We just finished talking. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Everyone, thank you. Jeremy, Kevin, Kopi, Mama.
We are live. Indeed.
We are live.
Indeed, we are.
We are going to talk about our mock draft. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just signing on here. We were a little bit late because we had some pretty delicious food. So yes,
good eats.
Yes, goodies. Yeah. But we are ready. We are ready to have our mock draft in just a few moments.
Indeed.
And
There we go.
Sorry. We're back on.
You look like a Wild Samoan. So you talking about me? I look like a Wild Samoan. I think you're talking about me, Dad.
Yeah, you do.
I look like a Wild Samoan. Samoans have curly hair.
Yes, Samoans have curly hair.
All the Samoans I see have straight hair. So
well, some.
Roman Reigns does. The Usos dudes. Actually, they do. They did have curly hair at one point. Hey fellas, yo, Dave, what's good?
Alvin Cloud.
Hey yo,
Hall voice.
That was good.
Welcome, fellas. Welcome.
A
lot of people tuning in today. So today we are gonna have our Evolution of Pro Wrestling mock draft. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty. Evolution. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're back.
We are back.
Yeah, under construction. Yes. We are under construction. Excuse the construction back there.
Under construction.
We're making good.
Trust the process.
Yes, trust the process. And we got my lovely wife, producer, director. Yesenia, thank you for joining us, honey. I love you. You know, your stepmom.
Yeah. Trust the process.
So we got our Evolution of Pro Wrestling mock draft. But before we get into that, we are going to bring you top news in professional wrestling. Already, before we get into that, we are officially MA for those tuning in. So
new people tuning in
that don't know, we are mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Fucking it. So, already, this asshole, Vince McMahon, is starting his shit. You got a lawsuit already against him for discrimination or some shit on African-American people. How the hell is he still employed in the WWE UFC merger? I don't fucking understand that.
Why is he? Like, he gotta go.
What are your thoughts on that, fans? It's ridiculous that he keeps getting away with the same old shit all the time.
He gotta go.
I don't understand.
He has to go. Bye. Like they have no use for him in the company anymore. What are they gonna use Vince McMahon for now? They literally have nothing for him anymore. Let Triple H do what he gotta do. He was actually making wrestling great again. Bro, that man angers me. Like, oh my God. Like Punk said before, it's going to keep on happening until he's probably right. It's probably going to keep happening until he dies. Like,
he gets away with it.
It's going to keep happening until he
gets away with it. He gets away with it. That's the shit, though. He gets away with it, and it's unfortunate.
Vince will be hidden by Endeavor very soon. What does that mean?
Listen, Vince McMahon eventually, that's his thing. That's his thing. That's what he does. He loves wrestling, and he's never ever going to give up the throne, no matter what. He's gonna die at a part of the gorilla position.
I'm about to say, he's gonna die that position. It's just his pride. He can't accept the fact that somebody else is running what he made.
Nope.
Too much pride.
Because like he said before, he made his creation, so now he wants to fucking destroy it. Right. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? It's a little nerve wracking. You know what I'm saying? Like where everything going on that a person like that can. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get trouble there, Dad. I'm trying to get the screen a little closer, but I guess it's not going. It's okay. Let's just keep it at that. All right, here we go. But yes, he's getting away with everything. He's getting away with everything. But I'm hoping that. And speaking of getting away with everything, he did make some changes to Monday Night Raw again, cutting the women's segment. Like, what's good with him keep cutting the women's segment? Like, it makes no sense what the fuck he's doing
on right now.
Like, it makes no sense. Dave Biddle says 70s minority booking, just not a thing that needed, not wanted. No, absolutely not. You're not in old times. That's not what the fuck we do.
No, seriously.
Like, that's ridiculous.
We don't do that anymore.
Like, come on now. Like, you gotta respect the women in this business.
The women have been carrying this business.
Like, he said, "Fuck this, let's draft already." We gonna get to that.
He's right though. Like, I don't think anybody likes hearing about.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. In a much sadder note, Jerry Springer, unfortunately passed away today.
That man was
he was part of a segment in the WWE.
Jerry Springer was entertaining.
He had the greatest talk show in history to have fucking fought.
It was so
that shit was so funny as shit.
It was hilarious. I'm like, damn,
Jerry Springer, it was awesome. It was
Jerry
awesome.
Springer was a funny guy.
Yep, there you go. Jerry Rivera. He said also rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Yes, Jerry Springer. He did a lot for TV business. You know,
definitely did. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man. And also, you know, for me, this is just for me. I'm an oldies guy. You know, also Harry Belafonte, the guy that said, also passed away as well today. So, you know, our condolences to all these families. But in AEW, Roderick Strong made his debut and saved Adam Cole. We got our correspondent Jeremy Nix. He says it's almost humanly impossible for a billionaire to walk away from what they created unless it's something bigger to stoke their ego. Sees orange guy with yellow hair. Yes, unfortunately, we are not going to name that person. So I know who the fuck you're talking about. I know you're talking about, but we're not going to name that person. But yes, you're absolutely right.
I know who he's talking about.
You know, and he said, "Oh yes, from Beetlejuice." Dave says, many of local indie guys from Maryland were on his show. Rest in peace. Yes, exactly. Yes, Naomi to Impact. I'm glad you mentioned that, James.
Oh,
Naomi Trinity Fatu has gone to Impact.
Interesting.
Officially in Impact Wrestling. Like, wow.
Another Samoan wrestler. Man.
No, but she's African American. She's African American. She's married to Jimmy Uso. She's married to Jimmy Uso, and she's an Impact. So let's see. Maybe she's.
I was about to say maybe.
No, you haven't missed the first draft pick, Alvin. We haven't even started yet. We're gonna get there in a few minutes. We're just putting out news out there.
Dang, that everybody they really
they want to. They eager for it. All right. Listen, I'm gonna skip the rest of the Death Wrestling news. I'm gonna skip. If we got some time at the end of the show, we'll continue. But I'm gonna ask you one more question. What do you guys think of the new World Heavyweight title that was made?
That title was really nice. Like, I took a look at it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, of course. That title was nice. I feel like, who do you think they should give it to? That's the question that everybody's asking right now. Who do you think you should give it to?
Is Seth?
That's a good pick.
Because, you know, he's earned. Go be! What's up, Ray?
That's a good pick.
But a lot of people are saying that maybe Drew should get it. Drew, because he's been unhappy. He hasn't been on TV. The new belt is good. I like the new belt. It's a WWE title with the world title. Exactly. He said it's the WWE title and world title had sex. Jesus Christ. He ain't right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, but I like that world title, but
it does kind of remind me.
They don't even know what they're gonna do with it yet. I don't know if they're gonna do a tournament. I don't think if they're gonna do a battle royal.
I think they should do a tournament. I think they should
a Royal Rumble. I don't know what they're gonna do. You know?
Daddy!
Mama! Oh man. But it's gonna be interesting to see what this world title is gonna.
Moment. Hey,
we got our dog.
Our dog is over there.
Come,
buddy.
Growling. What's up, buddy? He's our mascot.
Yes.
He's our mascot. Something's troubling him. So he's all right. He's all right. Championship scramble match will be good. He said, "Oh, the comments are coming everywhere." But you know what?
The comments are coming.
But you know what will make it even better? Share our content all over social media. Invite everybody into the Evolution of Pro Wrestling mock draft. It's gonna be there's gonna be some surprises. There's gonna be some stuff.
Gotta share this to the people.
So making a tournament for it, I would like that. I would like a tournament. Actually, a one-night King of the Ring tournament wouldn't be bad. The winner of the King of the Ring becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion and the King of the Ring. Bada boom, bada bing.
All right,
guys. The moment
everybody's been waiting for
of truth.
The moment everyone
has been waiting for.
What everybody's been asking for. Right
we
now.
are about to have our. Hold on, in one moment.
That's having more technical.
When we get to when you talk about the draft, when you talk about a dream draft, you wonder if it actually can happen, and if it does happen. In this show, we are going to bring to you a mock draft that is unbelievably. It's going to be unbelievable. That some picks he got might be shocking. Some I might have is shocking. Coño! And then we go from there. Right. Without further ado, we have our. Oh, see, we got cable.
We got cable.
We got cable. We don't got a mock draft. We got cable. Ladies and gentlemen, Evolution of Pro Wrestling presents our EOPW Mock Draft. Evolution of Pro Wrestling SmackDown, which will be Jaden. Evolution of Pro Wrestling and Raw, which will be myself. SmackDown versus Raw with the drafts. Here we go. We're going to come out. Now, Jaden, we're going to do a rock, paper, scissor.
Okay.
As to who gets the first draft pick, who gets to announce the first draft pick. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. And I got the first draft pick going. All right. So many of you have seen this guy. You've seen this guy in the draft. You've seen this guy in WWE. He is a former WWE champion. Jaden.
Yes.
Can you look at my list, please, and see the first draft and tell me what do you think, sir?
Wow, interesting.
Interesting, isn't it, sir? Interesting.
Right.
I announce the first draft pick of Monday Night Raw. Big E. Big E, former WWE champion, former former member of the New Day, former Money in the Bank champion. I think he has potential to be a good candidate on Monday Night Raw. Jaden, what do you think about this draft that I just picked for Monday Night Raw?
That's a pretty interesting pick for somebody to be, on Monday Night Raw, especially since, he's going solo now by himself. So, I don't know. That's actually a very interesting pick. That's shocking. I was not expecting that.
He said, wow, factor out the gate. That's right. Big E. And imagine putting him as a heel. A part of the Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley, MVP, and add the 2 tag team, Cedric and Shelton Benjamin? Really? Big E? Yep. Really? Big E. That's right. I got more. Have faith in Big E, my man. Have faith in Big E. And thank you, Bradley. Smart pick. Listen, look at the intensity that Big E had when he was a heel with Dolph Ziggler. Everybody liked him. But now he started doing all this shit. And yeah, they liked him with the New Day. But when he became a champion, you didn't really see that aggression out of it. That's why I think that when they took that title, because the fans didn't really warm up to him as a face.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I think he can actually come to Monday Night Raw and probably feud with Bobby Lashley as a heel, or Bronson Reed, or any other type guy that's there, in my opinion. All right, so Raw has got Big E. Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Raw has got Big E for his first draft pick. Jaden.
Yes. All right.
I'm going to look at your list now.
Okay, well, look at the first name of my draft.
Holy fucking shit, yo. Wow.
Let's see.
Now, this is opening a gate right here. This is a great pick.
This is my first draft pick. Not Marvel Studios.
No, we're going to pause that. Brian says that's a great pick. Some don't see his talent, but that dude's got heart and can perform a lot. Of course.
He definitely can.
Of course. Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, you were supposed to announce it. Go ahead, Jaden. Announce your draft pick for SmackDown.
Fine, you got it.
I want you to announce it.
No, you did it already. It's to go defeat the purpose.
Seth freaking Rollins. I apologize. I got carried away.
I gotta do the next one.
I got carried away.
I gotta definitely do that one.
Seth freaking Rollins to SmackDown.
Whoa, Seth Rollins to SmackDown.
Seth Rollins. Wait. Let's keep it going. Oh. Wow, that's a great fucking pick.
Yeah.
For SmackDown.
Seth Rollins for SmackDown.
That's a great pick.
Seth Rollins, man.
That's a great pick. Jay swinging for the fences. He going for it, man. He just that would have been my number one. See, Jay, good pick, my brother. Thank you, good son.
That was definitely
all right. So tell us about that pick. Why did you pick him for SmackDown?
I don't know.
Carlito, ¿cómo está, señor?
I feel like Seth Rollins fits in perfectly with what is going on in SmackDown right now, and Seth Rollins can go anywhere. He's a really good single wrestler, so I felt like, why not put him on SmackDown for a change? He's mostly known to be on Raw. Why not put him with the underdogs on SmackDown?
Now, here's my question. Who would be his rivalry in SmackDown? Who would you put him up against?
That's a good question.
What about against Sheamus?
Sheamus would be a good person to put him up against right now. I would put him up against Sheamus.
Well,
but that's why I said Seth Rollins is perfect for it right now.
Or maybe I'd say, I don't know, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke still is in Smack. Dang, that sounds like a dream match.
Or Finn Balor.
Finn Balor is a pretty interesting.
Finn Balor and him had a hell of a match.
Of course.
And no matter what, whoever Seth Rollins goes up against, he's gonna make a start.
Rollins always makes
Brian says solid pick, Jay. Bradley says especially because of being on Fox could make ratings go hell yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, WWE. Listen, man.
Exactly.
Says Seth. Oh wow. AJ Styles versus Seth. That's a dream awesome match.
That is a dream.
Seth is a good face or heel, and in the ring, he's just the best. He's just the best, and he is.
Seth Rollins is
Jeremy says great pick. Pops might get spanking tonight. Get the new wrestling guru. Good one. Okay, good step up.
Thank you.
Now I know my next draft pick might not mean too many to y'all, but go ahead, Jaden. Look at that draft. Look at that draft pick I'm picking now for number 2.
Pretty interesting.
I think he can bring a little class to Monday Night Raw. He is also great talent. He's just being very shitted on right now, but he definitely can go toe to toe with the best of them. He was a champion in Impact Wrestling. Yeah, LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight got so much potential in that man's talent. That man can perform in the ring. And what they're doing to him, to me, in my opinion, is a fucking travesty. That man can make it big. He can make it big. See?
Yeah.
He can make it big because he has the ability. LA Knight needs a fresh start. He needs a fresh start, and what way to go than Monday Night Raw and start off and put him against somebody like Rey Mysterio, maybe.
I'm about to say, yeah,
or somebody to build up his character in Monday Night Raw. I'm about to say
something that'll build up his character to start with, definitely.
You know,
that is a
thank you. So, LA Knight to me should become the Money in the Bank winner and have a rivalry if Cody Rhodes. He said good call, very high ceiling. Yes, I'm telling you, change his character exactly right there. But it's kind of catchy. You know what I mean? It's kind of catchy. LA Knight has a face versus The Miz. Also, oh man, that would be a good one. Put him against Austin Theory as two heels and let them just go get at it for the U.S. title.
That would be a good.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a good.
Oh, Brian, thank you, Brian. I just thought about another post now. There you go. It's keep winning. Agreed. They'd have a good mind and with LA Knight. Yes, they have to, man. They have to. You gotta produce them. All right, Jay. What's your next draft pick?
Well, go ahead and
let me see.
My next draft pick is a very interesting draft pick, and I feel like
holy shit,
this change would be good.
This is interesting.
It might sound a little.
Crazy.
Hold on, it might sound a little sketchy at first, but you got to hear the rest of my people.
But who would you? Okay, this pick. I'm gonna allow Jaden to put it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Paul Heyman.
That's his second draft pick.
Paul Heyman is my second draft pick.
Wow.
Now, like I said, hear me out.
I know draft pick.
I know this
is the first time in Evolution of Pro Wrestling Draft Mock history a manager has been drafted. I know
this is a hot
SmackDown.
Pick right now. I know this is a really fast pick right now, but listen, just hear me out.
Okay.
And then you guys gonna see why.
All right, tell us what about this pick.
The wise man.
Wise man.
I picked him because I feel like there's a lot of people on SmackDown that could possibly become Paul Heyman guys. Paul Heyman can work with
the council.
Paul Heyman can.
What?
If it's a heel, Paul Heyman knows how to work with it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You brought him Mr. Extreme, exactly. Mr. Extreme. You brought him to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Who would you pair him up with? And to make a new star? I got one for you, but I'll wait for you to name it.
That's a good question. I would honestly put him. You know what? Hold on. No.
If you really know the business, you would tell me. You would tell me.
You know what? I would honestly speaking.
You would know what I'm talking about.
This would probably be crazy, but I would pair him up with Dolph Ziggler. I would put him with Dolph Ziggler.
Holy shit. I didn't fucking think about that either.
Dolph Ziggler, if you want to build Dolph Ziggler, I would put him with Dolph Ziggler.
I didn't think about that.
Put Dolph Ziggler.
I was thinking LA Knight.
LA Knight was a good pick too.
But Dolph Ziggler is not a bad one. See, look, LA Knight could work with Heyman.
LA Knight could work with Heyman. I was thinking Dolph Ziggler.
Holy shit. Jeremy says, but he comes with Roman Reigns. No. Not in this draft. Not in this draft.
Not with this one.
No.
He comes with Roman Reigns.
He's alone. Now, pairing him with Dolph Ziggler is actually a good fucking pair.
I would put him with Dolph Ziggler.
Bring heel Ziggler back?
Ziggler back.
Look, Mike Shields even said it right.
And pair him with Paul Heyman.
Man,
I would put those two together.
Guys, we're starting to show off hot. Like, Paul Heyman with Peter Dunne. Yes. Oh, man. Pete Dunne. Damn, the possibilities are endless.
That's definitely somebody I would do.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really awesome. Well, Jaden, you've picked some.
I would definitely
some good picks so far. 2 good draft picks. Look at Heyman and Lashley.
Heyman and Lashley would be a great one.
Shit, man,
that would be crazy.
They say, hey, how about Rude and Heyman? Bobby Roode.
It's about time they boost that man up a little.
Bobby Roode. I didn't think about that.
Roode.
Oh man. But you know what? Even if he comes back and they don't want to put him as a singles competition, they could put him right back with Ziggler and have Heyman manage them as tag team champions.
That would be crazy.
They could be tag team champions, those two. For real. Champions. But good draft pick, Jay. All right, Jaden. If you would look to the center of the attention of my next draft pick, sir.
All right.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did. Okay.
All right.
Wow, this is interesting. I want to know why you picked this one.
Now, my next draft pick for Monday Night Raw is a man that he's been overseen too for his talent, but he's come up great performance. He's coming out with his old theme song to Monday Night Raw. I present to you Sheamus, my third draft pick.
Why?
Sheamus is a lethal Irishman that, holy fucking shit, he could cave your chest in. He could cave your chest in.
He indeed can.
Like, wow. But I want Sheamus on Monday Night Raw because you see the battle he had with Gunther.
Yeah, chest slapping battle.
Yeah.
The battle.
Exactly. Bingo. Ding, ding, ding. Bradley said it right there. Sheamus, he'll come in and destroys everything. And just sets his path on the world title. He goes after anybody and anything.
That's actually a good idea.
He said, why are you playing his own? Because he's a heel. He's a heel. It's the new Sheamus coming back as his old theme song and the old Sheamus. Kick-ass Irishman that doesn't give a fuck about who he kicks ass. Bottom line. But that's my third draft pick.
All right. Interesting.
Boom.
You got an
Beat that
interesting
one.
draft pick.
Beat that one.
That is a very interesting draft pick.
What you got for me? You ain't got nothing.
I do got something. I got
you ain't
something
got shit.
very interesting.
Where that? Show me the list.
Right there. Right there.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Damn, Jada's coming hot.
Come on.
His old theme is fire, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
His old theme is
Sheamus
fire.
got a fire theme song.
Oh, shit. Damn, yo. Jaden just came
coming
over
with that fuego.
This
though,
one, he hit this was a home run.
I'm coming with the fuego for this one.
Right, give me a second. I'm just trying to fucking process this draft pick right now. So, Jaden, be my guest for your third draft pick.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta let the music start. Yeah. Introducing my boy Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare. American Nightmare, man.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking
Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. Hold on, we gotta let this part run. You know, to that part where it gets to.
Cody here.
Damn, okay.
Cody. Yeah. Whoa.
Cody Rhodes to SmackDown.
Man. Cody Rhodes.
Holy fucking shit. Look at Mike Shu says you're not playing.
I'm not. We ain't playing no games.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Good fucking draft pick.
Thank you.
That's a good draft pick. Now tell me why.
Honestly, this one was actually like my most interesting one. You know, I just feel like, you know, since Cody Rhodes, you know, just got back and everything, I feel like SmackDown would be the perfect place to build Cody Rhodes back up into the star that, you know, the star that we all know him as right now, you know, as the American Nightmare. So many possibilities that you could put him against. Like,
everybody say, whoa! He says, I'm curious to see the first female pick. Oh, we getting there. We think we trust me.
Maybe. I wonder who actually, yeah. The first female pick.
Wait a minute. Let's see.
Well,
I can't see his list until he uncovers it. So Cody versus Nakamura.
Wow. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
Shit.
I was gonna say I would have loved to see.
You said Jay is dropping the SmackDown on your candy ass. You see what I did
Cody
there?
versus Nakamura would be one that I would want to see. That was the main reason why I put him on there. Because I want to see those two go at it so bad. I want to see those two fight so bad. I want to see those two go at it, man. I definitely want to see those two go.
That would be a battle.
That would definitely
be a battle. Well, Jaden, that was a hell of a fucking pick.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
But I'm thinking, can it top mine? of my 4th draft pick.
Maybe.
Now, you mentioned you mentioned some matches that can happen. You know, and with certain draft picks that you got. Look, even Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles.
Cody versus AJ would be a classic.
That shit will be a major, major classic. But my 4th draft pick, which you mentioned that it would be Cody Rhodes versus this man.
Oh, man.
Shinsuke Nakamura. My 4th draft pick. And yes, this is the heel version.
The heel version.
I got the heel version.
We got the heel version.
Nakamura coming into Monday Night Raw, possibly a heel, if not a face, but give him that push that he needs in the WWE. Pair him up against LA Knight. A match versus LA Knight. You can have it all.
Man.
He said, Jeremy says, by the way, how many draft picks we doing? 10. We're doing 10 draft picks. And we already on number 4. So I got my 4th draft pick. Shinsuke Nakamura, to me, has great talent. Vince McMahon fucked up big time when it comes to him.
Especially WrestleMania.
Singles push, no tag team. Exactly.
WrestleMania
Singles
was
push.
when he dropped the...
He said, nice, you playing his heel theme. I love the Japanese rapping. Exactly.
Me too, yes.
Exactly.
His theme song.
Because he said that Nakamura needs another chance at the title. Hell yeah.
He does.
Hell yeah. You have to. You have to. You robbed him of a moment at WrestleMania from beating AJ Styles. Why? Because he made a mistake. Yeah, it was an accident that he dropped John Cena in his head, because that's the only fucking reason he lost that chance, because Vince McMahon got pissed off at him and took the championship away from him, because he was going to win the title at WrestleMania. But Mamau said no. Freaking old...
Yeah, you
Let
can
me
say
shut up.
it. You know, it's
No. I mean,
TV.
he's an elder. He's an elder. I'm not going to disrespect like that. He said, nice, I'll make Nakamura a U.S. champion too, as a heel, and work him every week. Exactly.
Good idea.
Make that that United States title relevant. Just like you're doing with Gunther with the Intercontinental title.
Of course.
What you think about the draft pick,
That
son?
was a really, really good draft pick. All right, you top mine.
Can you top that?
Of course I can. And mine is actually pretty different.
Oh, yeah?
Like I said, we was just talking about this a minute ago.
All right, let's check it out.
We was just talking about this a minute ago. And I got the perfect person that he could rival.
Holy shit.
I got the perfect person.
Okay. Jaden, come up with it. Brian, he is putting the candy ass on me right now.
Bag right now. You know, I'm coming back with the good picks too. Come on, man. Presenting my boy Finn Balor. Finn Balor, man.
From Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Which means also, and this is only including wrestlers, one person of a faction goes into a brand.
I would actually use like
the whole brand, the whole faction goes. So Judgment Day is with...
I would use... You know what? I'm going to use regular Finn Balor right now. And then I'm going to tell you why I would do all these things. All right. So basically, I would use, the Finn Balor everyone knows, the little Finn Balor that throws his hands up. And I would put him in a rivalry with Bray Wyatt. Eventually, Bray Wyatt...
If he comes back.
Driving him insane to making the Demon come out, and then those two have a fight. In an Extreme Rules match.
He said, you could have done better.
I could have done better. Hey, listen. That's why I want to see those two right there.
If he didn't pick Finn Balor, I would have probably picked him too. Why? Remember, Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion, and he never, ever got a second chance to hold that title, or get any title for that matter.
Bray Wyatt versus Balor. They fought before?
He said, Lewis, get your glasses out, bro.
Bray Wyatt and Balor fought?
Yeah, they fought before.
I did not know that.
No, but remember, but you mentioned also Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor.
Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor.
Well, they fought. They fought this. They actually fought this Monday night.
They fought this Monday.
And it was a hell of a fucking match.
I'm about to say, it just happened.
It was a hell of a match.
It just happened.
Like, it was a really good match.
I'm about to say, it just happened.
And it was like, wow. And Finn Balor got talent, man.
I'm about to say, Finn Balor is very underrated. Like, people really, really sleep on Finn Balor.
They do. They do.
They
and it sucks. And it sucks that he doesn't want to. They don't want to push him like they're supposed to. You know.
I kind of don't blame Triple H for that though.
Yeah.
I don't.
I would want to see him win the title.
How about me too? Me too.
All right, so we are about draft pick number 5.
Yes.
All right, so my next draft pick is to
Finn
me
is one of the greats, hands down.
exactly,
Sure.
exactly,
Finn is amazing.
exactly.
Finn is great.
Dave says instead of Demon Finn, use Joker Finn from Bullet Club. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one either. That's not a bad one either.
Bullet Club is a good one.
Yep. Bray was gonna fight Balor Fiend versus Demon, but Bray got sick and AJ replaced him. Yes, I remember that. He was already dressed up and Bray got sick.
Wow.
And then that's when the dream match happened between AJ Styles and Finn Balor. That shit was a hell of a match.
That was a good match. I'm about to say,
hell of a match, those two.
I think that one probably turned out for the better.
Now, Jaden, my next draft pick is, to me, an up-and-coming star who I feel can be a future world heavyweight champion.
Okay.
This man comes from a great wrestling family. And I think he has the potential. And not even as a face or a heel. Just as a neutral person. I present to you my 5th draft pick, Solo Sikoa. The Samoan bulldozer. The enforcer of the bloodline. And no, I don't want no fucking bloodline.
No bloodline.
No bloodline.
Just him, then.
Just Solo Sikoa.
He really reminds me.
Now imagine.
It reminds me of Umaga.
Imagine a battle between him and Sheamus.
That would be brutal. Him and Sheamus would be
the brutality those two would have.
That would be brutal.
Or a match between him and Big E.
I would prefer to see him versus Sheamus.
Or Drew McIntyre. If Drew McIntyre were to be on Raw.
Solo Umaga 2.0. That's kind of... He reminds me of Umaga.
Yeah, well, that's his...
Finn versus Randy Orton.
Finn versus Randy Orton is a hell of a match.
I wonder if Randy Orton's even going to return.
He probably will. I bet you he's going to return in the draft. He's going to return in the draft. And it's going to be interesting to see which brand he's going to get...
drafted to.
Look at that.
Solo versus Gunther.
Shit. That shit would
be
yeah,
brutal.
Solo's a beast. Fuck it. Leave Heyman with him. He's a beast. Solo versus Priest. Oh, man. That would be a battle, man. Jaden, what's your thought on that draft pick for him to Monday Night Raw?
Draft pick was pretty interesting. You know, I would like to see Solo, actually be solo, like be by himself. I would really like to see him, be by himself and see what he does, see where his career goes. So.
Solo versus Finn. Well, Finn is in SmackDown. The only way that would happen is if a cross-brand
or
Survivor Series can happen, and it can be something very, very extraordinary. But I don't think Jaden can top my draft pick.
Really?
I got the Enforcer, and I don't think he can do any better.
Right,
can you?
Right.
Can you?
Of course I can.
I'm talking shit and you're not even reacting. You saw, my man. You saw.
That's because I was looking at something important.
SOWFT, saw.
Yeah.
Show me what you got, son.
All right, go ahead. Come on. Give me my pick. I got my pick. My pick is right there.
Wow.
And actually, we was just talking about this. This is I'm the first person to do this. I'm the first person.
Well, Jaden's pick. Here we go.
My pick is the first female on this roster so far on this draft. Bianca Belair.
The WWE Raw Women's Champion, which means she just brought the title to SmackDown.
And guess who's on SmackDown? Charlotte Flair is also on SmackDown.
Holy shit.
Charlotte Flair is also on SmackDown.
Wow. He said, okay.
Charlotte Flair is
interesting.
on SmackDown.
Interesting. That's
Charlotte
interesting.
Flair is on SmackDown. So I decided to put Bianca Belair on SmackDown. So Bianca Belair is my first female pick.
Wow. You've come... He said, not bad. He said, Jay just picked Riddle already. No, we got a list here, but remember, we don't have to go by this list.
You're right. We don't have to go by this list.
We can draft anybody we want to any brand we want.
Absolutely right. We could.
That's an interesting pick. Why would you pair her up against Charlotte Flair?
I feel like, Charlotte Flair is a good, title holder. She's just like her dad,
Okay.
And Bianca Belair is also a good title holder right now too. But I guess I kind of want. She's basically in terms of titles right now.
But do you really want to fucking give Charlotte Flair the title again?
I'm not saying to give her.
But that's what you're saying.
Then who has the SmackDown Women's title right now?
Rhea Ripley.
Well, Rhea Ripley.
Are you been fucking paying attention?
Yes, Rhea Ripley.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I haven't watched wrestling in
man.
a little while. Okay, I've been slacking on it a little bit.
You need to fucking focus.
I watched it the last time she did win the title. We both watched that.
Exactly.
We watched that.
He says the EST versus the GOAT.
I would EST versus the
And who's the GOAT, Bradley? Who's the GOAT? Sorry, I know I'm a little too loud. My kids are sleeping.
Are we drafting NXT to the main roster too?
Yes, we can. And by the way, wrestling fans, I'm sorry, we're gonna throw a little twist out there.
Versus Ronda, that was gonna be.
We're gonna throw a little twist out there.
I was gonna pick.
So you, the wrestling fans, are gonna be the NXT brand. You guys put on the list who you want drafted up. We will talk about it as we go along with our draft picks. Jay just picked Jay White. If you can pick anyone. Bianca versus Raquel Rodriguez. That's not a bad idea. Those two will get it on quick. But I think I got one better.
Okay.
This next draft pick that I'm about to have has been really, really held back. This draft pick is someone that I feel should be a champion. Jaden,
wow.
I'm going to present to me,
that's an interesting pick.
Carmelo Hayes is an interesting pick.
Hayes is a good one too.
Dominic
With
with the title on the kid.
Yes.
Yes. Here we go.
Interesting.
I present to you my sixth draft. No, is it six? I just lost count.
I think it's 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. My sixth draft pick. Shayna
Top head. That's a
Baszler. Shayna Baszler has been held back so many times that she should already have been a fucking women's champion, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, and make her indestructible.
I agree.
What the fuck happened? No, I'm serious.
Nah, seriously,
what the
though,
fuck
what
happened? She could have made it. She could have become a top. Brian, Carmelo Hayes is an excellent pick, but Jeremy, which brand though? Raw or SmackDown? Dominic's NXT wearing the title would really boost his character, and they could bring him right back to the main roster. He says Gigi Dolan to Raw, her and any member of Damage Control versus any member of Damage Control. Yes. See, now you guys are coming out. Yeah, coming out. There you go. Give it to me. Tell me what you want. That's what the draft pick is about. This will be an awesome rivalry, Dave. And I don't know why they didn't do any call-ups. Jeremy says, dude that wrestled Gunther for NXT European Championship, blonde hair, little guy to SmackDown. I don't know who that is. Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark has such amazing talent in NXT that calling her up would be an awesome idea right now. He says Shayna Baszler was awesome. They fucked her up and took her original theme away. Exactly. See?
Vince
Told
happened.
You. Vince happened, unfortunately.
Of course.
CJ, you can't do any better.
Right. I'm sure. Actually, this pick, maybe I don't think this pick would probably top this one.
Okay, so you could always replace a draft pick. You can always replace a draft pick. We have that rule that we can replace a draft pick, which I'm going to.
I might replace one for sure.
Okay, go ahead, son. You're gonna need to hurry up. You got 10 seconds.
All right.
Okay. Interesting. So, Jaden, I present to you your draft pick. His sixth draft pick. Interesting pick.
Isn't she already on SmackDown?
Yes, but you can keep her on there.
Well, I want to keep her on SmackDown. Sonya Deville is my other pick. I want to keep her on SmackDown because I feel like she was also another person that WWE dropped the ball with too. Like
Sonya Deville, that's a great pick.
Deville
She's a good
was
heel.
another person.
She's a good heel.
I feel like WWE.
Okay, so check this out. Check this comment out. Rumor has it that Natalya is going to NXT. I don't know.
Natalya was going to NXT.
That would really be a slap in the face to her.
That would definitely be a slap in the face.
That's tough.
He said yes.
No,
definitely.
Listen. Sonya Deville has the ability to be a women's a world champion. She's a great heel. Her and Chelsea Green work great together and should have already been tag team champions. But I like the pair with Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
They're doing great things with her. Excuse me. But it's an awesome thing.
I definitely think Sonya Deville is worthy of. At least not at this very, very moment. But I feel like in that term, she was definitely worthy.
Okay, so who would you put her up against?
Probably Rhea Ripley for the title. Not at this very moment, but like, let's just say
Is that putting Rhea as a heel or a face?
Well, we can't do two heels. The heel that wins is the best heel and takes the title.
No, you know what's funny? That you mentioned that. You mentioned that. I was watching something the other day, Saturday Night's Main Event, old school on Peacock. When Jake the Snake Roberts and Macho Man Randy Savage fought for the Intercontinental title as two heels. Two of the top heels at that time in the business. And I love the match. I still love the match.
Interesting.
And that should be funny because Macho Man be scared of shit at
You always expect a face versus a heel. You never expect a heel versus a heel.
Baszler and Deville would be a badass team. That's interesting. I didn't think about that.
That would be an awesome team.
I didn't think about that. Classic shit, Lou. Yeah. Remember that, Brian? Exactly. Randy Savage and Jake the Snake. Have you seen that match?
Probably.
Oh, you got to see that match, Jake. Saturday Night's Main Event. It was in the 1980s.
Was it on the watch?
It's on Peacock. It's on Peacock. Okay. And as you can see it, the best of Saturday Night's Main Event. Right. Awesome match, son. Awesome match. You got to see it.
Okay. I'll watch it when we get out.
But that's a good draft pick. Watch Dragunov versus Gunther in NXT. Okay. Write that on your thing. I want to look at these matches. Dave says Sonya can play her MMA background as well with Merger. That is true because she has a history of MMA. But my next one, my 7th draft pick coming up now, which I think she definitely needs a push, and especially as a heel. I present to you the lovely Liv Morgan. I want her to turn heel. This chick has a sadistic smile on her face.
She definitely does.
I'm telling you that if she turns heel, she can go far. I'm telling you, she can go far. As a matter of fact, she can even have someone as a sidekick to turn heel with her. But Ryan said Saturday nights were something to look forward to when the main event was around. Hell yeah.
My other pick too.
Really?
A different one. I found a better one.
Really?
Okay.
I
found a better one.
See, Brian said it. He said heel Liv Morgan and heel Alexa Bliss can be tag team champions as well. Yes.
That would be very
good. Pairing those two up. So Jaden has again changed his pick.
Which
we did agree. This is a wild card pick. So we actually, I forgot to mention that. I'm so sorry, we forgot to mention that rule. Each one of us do have we have a wild card pick that we can pick for our brands. So Jaden has just picked his, the little fucker. And I'm sorry, son, I called you that. My mouth was better. He just blindsided me with another awesome draft pick to SmackDown. And you prepare your announcement.
Yes. You know,
this one is a good one.
She's back, and she's also back. I'm pretty sure with her New Japan heel character. She's back with the old heel character that she used to have, and I love it. Presenting Asuka, man. Oh my god. She is probably one of my favorite female wrestlers right now.
Asuka. Drafted to SmackDown.
One of my favorite female wrestlers right now.
Wow. What a pick.
Asuka is one of my favorites.
Holy shit, Jay, that's a good pick. Asuka is a good pick. That was, damn. That's a good pick right there. Now tell me, why Asuka?
I want Asuka to go for a title. I feel like it's about time Asuka has a title shot. And I feel like I would pair her up against somebody like Rhea Ripley to go for that title.
He says, I was literally about to say that.
Asuka is a good one. I definitely pick Asuka.
He said, hey, okay, we got a question. We got a question from Avi. Say, hey, Lewis, what are your thoughts on Chavo Guerrero trash talking about Rey Mysterio? Chavo Guerrero can fucking kick rocks. I even sent him a comment on his post that he did. Like, but man, what the fuck? He's putting Eddie Guerrero's name out there, still giving the legacy of Eddie Guerrero. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm about to say,
where are you?
Aren't you guys related?
You got fired quick out of AEW, and then you couldn't even do it. Can we draft from other companies? No, unfortunately not. We only do not yet. Not yet. But wait until we announce the next topic to figure it out. Wait until we announce the next. No, unfortunately, he said Chavo is in my mouth.
Just wait.
Okay, so my next draft pick is my wild card pick. I don't like him. I fucking hate him.
Why'd you pick him?
Because he brings you fucking ratings and money.
This is
like him or not.
This is kind of
the Beast Incarnate. The ass kicking Suplex City motherfucker. Brock Lesnar.
I'm not gonna lie, Dad. This is probably your worst pick.
Hey, it brings ratings.
This is probably your worst
It brings
pick.
ratings, but you bring him in as someone. You bring him in, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. Now you can see him going up against maybe a Big E.
Oh, it's just gonna be a suplex the whole entire
Solo
match.
Sequoia.
Dude, that one I would actually.
That one would be a fucking.
That one I would actually like to see. That one would probably.
Brock Lesnar and Solo
Sequoia would probably actually make that man wrestle.
Holy shit!
I want to see that.
That match I would pay to see between
those two. I would definitely want
two.
to see that too.
I'm telling you, you put those two in a fucking ring, they're gonna tear each other apart, like big time. What are your thoughts on that, Jay?
Sorry, I was fixing my nose ring. Like I said, I would pay to see that too. Solo Sequoia versus Brock Lesnar. Like I said, I feel like Brock Lesnar would actually have to wrestle with Solo Sequoia.
Now, who do you think will win over the crowd more?
Yeah, I think Solo Sequoia.
He said, for NXT, we take back Piper Niam. Okay.
Put them in a cage. I still feel like Solo Sequoia.
No escape.
Would win over
no return. No mercy.
Exactly.
You go straight up.
I feel like Solo Sequoia would probably have more wins in the crowd.
Unless tough.
Brock Lesnar does like some super surprising F5 or he does some super surprising suplex and then the crowd is like, oh, like he just suplexed him. But I still feel like in terms of, the crowd in general, Solo Sequoia takes it. Like, everybody likes Solo Sequoia right now. He's probably like to me, the favorite Bloodline members is either him or Roman Reigns.
Okay. All right. So, Jaden, you got your 9th draft pick coming up.
Yes, I do.
And Brock to NXT. No way.
Brock to NXT.
No way.
Brock to nowhere. Fire him.
Nowhere. Yeah, fire him.
Brock
I just picked him because he brings ratings. But eventually he would bye. Salud.
Brock to nowhere.
Okay, so Jaden, your next draft pick, what is it?
My next draft pick is a very interesting one. And mine is actually another female.
Interesting. Interesting. Wow.
I kind of already
I don't like this draft pick. I don't like you.
Why?
By all means.
Mine is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is my 9th draft pick, and I picked her to go to SmackDown.
I got no fucking women's champ. So that means one of them got to give up the title.
One of them got to give up
Rhea Ripley to SmackDown will be a great acquisition. going up against Bianca Belair, going up against Asuka.
Going up against a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
I could see her going up against
it would be amazing.
Natalia, the whole bunch of people on SmackDown. I could definitely see her fighting up against. So I would put her on SmackDown. It's not really something that needs to happen, but I would like to see it happen. I would like to see how it.
Well, it will be good because then she can no longer feud with this person who is about to be my 9th draft pick because I'm tired of seeing this feud.
Well, she's already SmackDown champ. Exactly. Yeah. Staying right at SmackDown.
So that means Bianca, give us the damn Raw title. We put it up for vacant. And we put it up for vacant and get more ratings and give it to this young lady, the queen of wrestling. All hail the queen. My 9th draft pick, the 14-time women's champion. Woo! Charlotte.
Ow, come
Flair.
On. Hey.
Did you hate your the bubble? What do you think, Charlotte Flair on Monday Night Raw?
Charlotte Flair on Monday Night Raw. Why'd you do that? Interesting. Pretty interesting.
She has the potential. Listen, like her or not, he said, well, one of y'all had to draft her. Yeah, I drafted her.
I'm about to say one of us did.
Listen, Charlotte Flair, like her or not, yeah, she wrestles stiff sometimes. She wrestles a bit unorthodox. But
sometimes
she is Ric Flair's daughter. She's known to be the dirtiest woman in the game. She knows what the fuck she's doing, especially when she is a heel. She knows how to work a crowd. She knows how to piss you the fuck off before you even start getting pissed the fuck off just with her smile and just the first words that come out of her fucking mouth. Because she's that damn good.
She's that good.
That good.
She's that good.
Okay.
All right.
Final 2 draft picks. Mine's and his. Jaden.
This is my final.
Your final draft pick.
Listen, I know I'm pretty sure he's already on this, but if not, it's fine. But I picked this person, and I kind of stated the reason earlier.
Wow.
Interesting. It's an interesting
Now I
pick.
see why you picking this person.
But
okay.
I said I was going to pick this person.
All right, so Jaden, here you go. And now it's your final draft pick.
My final draft pick is Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler. The show-off. Dolph Ziggler. And I see why.
Make him a heel and a Paul Heyman.
There you go. That's
Paul
brilliant.
Heyman, he can go up against the likes of someone like Seth
That
Rollins.
is brilliant.
He can go up against somebody
Ex-Brian,
like
you're
Finn
right.
Balor.
She knows how to hit those promos.
I will definitely pick Dolph Ziggler.
No, that's good. That's real good. Wow. Former World Heavyweight Champion. No, that's
Dolph
awesome
Ziggler
pick.
is definitely, and I feel like he's very
Paul
underrated.
Heyman. That's not a bad combination together.
I feel like the thing is,
keep that in mind. Exactly. World Heavyweight Champion. Keep that in mind. Exactly. He has a hell of a fucking talent.
Of course.
Hell of a talent. Like he's good in the ring.
Dolph Ziggler is great.
He has always put over other superstars.
His selling is amazing.
No, he's good. That's a good one. That's a good draft pick. Good final draft pick, son. Good. But it's not going to be better than mine. To end this final show with this final draft pick, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the 10th and final draft pick, which I know a lot of you are going to hate on it, but it's okay. It's all right. I give to you the current defending and almost 1,000 days as champion, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, the tribal
Time to give up the titles already.
Okay, hold on. We got a question mark here. Jeremy says, Dolph Ziggler, what the fuck? Well, Lewis, there's one more, and I think I know who it is. Yes, look at Roman. He's a huge Roman fan.
His reaction.
Hey, everybody has their opinion. Brian says Dolph will always be an underdog. He's another one who can outperform many.
Definitely.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay.
That was funny, though.
Tribal Chief on Monday Night Raw.
All right, so why would you put the Tribal Chief on?
Okay.
Yeah, why would you?
I know you guys are going to see this crazy. He can battle Sheamus. He's had feuds with him before. Yeah, acknowledge him.
Yes.
But what I actually want to see would be him against Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns.
That's
for the head of the table for the WWE Universal title.
That's actually very interesting.
Boom. Mic fucking dropped.
That is pretty interesting.
Can't stand him, but he puts a butt every inch. Every 18 inches.
I mean, you're not wrong. He does. He fills seats.
He fills seats. He fills fucking seats. Hate him. Love him. He gets massive heat. But
I'm about to say, a lot of people like him.
A lot of people like him. They boo the fucking shit out of him. But he gets the job done. Fans, thank you for watching. Tell us about what you thought about our draft today. Jaden, what did you think about my picks? And I'll tell you what you thought about your picks.
Your picks were very, very interesting. You know, like you had some picks here that honestly really surprised me. But
name me two.
LA Knight and Solo Sequoia. I'm not gonna lie; those two were actually very surprising to me. So
gotta build stars.
I have to say,
you gotta build stars.
All right. But yeah, overall, your picks was really good. Like those were some really good picks. So,
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so with your picks, you surprised me with with Dolph Ziggler. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. With Dolph Ziggler, and Paul Heyman. But I see now the pairing there. Like that's an interesting pairing between those two. I turn him off, but I am low minority. That's a good one when you put those two together. So thank you, wrestling fans, for watching. We appreciate you joining the mock draft today. We had lots of fun. Had lots of fun. The draft picks were interesting. We know you guys enjoyed it. Jaden came out with a bang.
He came out with a
big fucking bang. He kicked my ass. It was an interesting draft. I give you this one. Touche for this one. It was an interesting draft.
It was very interesting.
But we thank you, fans, for watching us. Jaden has come up with a
very interesting
topic. A very interesting topic. Jaden, tell us and explain to us about this topic.
I'm gonna explain
for the next
a little
show.
bit right now because I'm gonna, I'm still setting it up. So right now, I'm gonna keep it a little low key. But basically, our next show is gonna be called Evolution of Pro Wrestling Survivor Series.
Interesting.
All I'm gonna say is keep in mind of all these wrestlers that we have. Keep in mind all of our drafts and carry that to our Survivor Series.
Jay's the draft champion.
But it's gonna be called Evolution of Pro Wrestling Survivor Series. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is definitely gonna be a favorite.
Can we hear that on Monday Night Raw?
This is definitely gonna be a favorite one.
Where you hear that on SmackDown? We're just giving you a little preview before we go.
That I think they've seen this before.
Oscar?
Last question.
Okay, here we go. Ask question. Do you add any old titles, Cruiserweight, Hardcore? Yes.
Could definitely add titles.
In this particular situation, we can do a quick rock, paper, scissors, Jaden, and we take the titles. I have the World Heavyweight title.
Okay, you got the Heavyweight title.
And you have the 2 women's title. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Say shoot. Say shoot. Say shoot. Dang. All right, so the World Heavyweight title comes to me.
Yeah.
To be put on L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Okay.
Your pick.
For what? The title?
The hardcore title. Any old titles. I think the faucet just farted.
I don't. That's a weird title. The hardcore. Does it have to be the hardcore title? Can it be a different one?
It could be anyone.
I'm about to say I don't think I'll put the hardcore title, but I think I put the Intercontinental title on someone like Dolph Ziggler or something.
Okay.
I'll put the Intercontinental title.
All right. Well, wrestling fans, thank you guys for watching. Just Jaden said, Evolution of Pro Wrestling Survivor Series will be our next topic. in that particular situation, we pretty much were going to have
A
what we call Survivor Series, but it's going to be Evolution of Pro Wrestling Fantasy Warfare Survivor Series, which means it will be a match of dream teams. And we're not going to have just one match. We're going to have several matches. You're going to tell us about this. We're going to pick these guys as a pair.
Any old title.
And we go for there. So wrestling fans, thank you for joining us. Please feel free to follow us on Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have gone way past the limit, but we love it because we love talking wrestling. Thank you for joining us. Join us for our next topic. Again, we don't own rights to this music because we're listening to Monday Night Raw theme music. So we love it. We love it all the time. Thank you for joining us for the traffic. We're about to escape out of the building. Oh, thank you and good night.